This is the most kind of open plan, modern, dynamic space. There's a little bit of a sneak peek. Wow, this is incredible. Welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Today I'm so excited to show you this gorgeous house behind me. Today we are in Little Bowden in Marketharborough, and we are here at this development by Davidsons Homes to tour the Kibworth. I haven't been this excited for some time because there's so many architectural details inside, like legitimate architectural details, that I can't wait to show you. But let's start first with the stats. So what are the stats, right? It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom property, and the approximate size of it is 1,500 and about 80 square feet. So that's 1580 approximate, and it's on sale for, well, you guys know that to find out the actual price that this property is listed for, click in the description to get the live update from the developer directly. So with that being said, let's talk about what we're looking at right now. As you can see, you've got this really grand entrance. It's very symmetrical. The roof is asymmetrical, but the rest of the property is very symmetrical. It's got this very tall, kind of Georgian inspired entrance with the fanlight detail above the door. I love the detailing, and these kind of would have been traditionally columns, but I like how they've brought them in. They're in timber as well. And then you've got this rendered wall here, huge windows, which are kind of like in they're casement windows, but they look like the traditional sash windows, but they're huge. And then you've just got this kind of really prominent facade. Garden left and right, path in the middle. Let's go straight into the rest of the tour. Welcome to my new build home, aka the Kibworth. So like I said, I'm so excited to show you through this tour. If you are curious as to whether it's worth watching all the way through, it is going to be worth it, because guys, stay with us. There's some bonus features in this house. That's the only way I can describe it. Number one, right above us, there is a double height space. So you're straight into this architectural detail, so that my voice is kind of echoing slightly. A fantastic opportunity to have a pendant, like a chandelier just coming down, and it's a wow factor straight in there. So the hallway itself, as you can see, is a nice width. I love the flooring, luxury vinyl tiling, so it's very durable, you know, and obviously you can have your entrance mat there by the door. The front door, excuse these is just kind of branding from Davidsons Homes. What you would actually get is your white door, the fan light above it. You got your peephole for security, and then I love this kind of like polished brass / gold detail that is like a signature of Davidsons Homes. But the rest of the house is going to be done in modern chrome silver fittings. And then straight into it, let's look at this space here. So this is your cloak room. At the moment, it's got some furniture in it. Maybe for you, that helps you kind of visualize the space and the size. It is a good size for storing shoes and coats. But before we look through, actually, we're going to pop back through. So Brian's nodding. We're going to go this way. Let's go straight into this room. First room is this welcoming formal lounge. Great size, lovely size. Does not feel small in the slightest. You've got your large windows at the front, low sills as well, which is great. I always imagine that could be like a bit of a window seat, a little architectural detail. These are casement windows. They open up outwards like this, but they look like the traditional sash windows. They go up and down. I love that. You've got a little armchair there, rug, coffee table, and then the dedicated focal point on this side. But it's up to you. It could be on that side if you want. Some people like to rotate the furniture so it's facing the door rather than away from the door, but it's up to you what you want to do. There is a double door, which is a UPVC double door. Trickle vents as well. I haven't mentioned those in a while. So there's fresh air circulating through the house. Love it. And then you've got the double doors, and then access to your garden, which we will show you a little bit more of a bit later. Fixed windows either side. Would be cool to have these as opening lights, you know, for ventilation, but remember, we've actually got windows on the other side. That's just like a little bit of an architectural note for the future. And do you notice these integrated blinds? I love this. So the doors actually have integrated blinds. This is an add-on, guys. It's not a standard feature, but it's something that you can already see. There's a branding there, which we're going to cover because we're not going to shout out the company just yet. We're not aligned, we're not affiliated with any specific company, but it's good to add that on, and it's so seamless. There is a door here, which I'm just going to show you, or maybe not. It's a bit of a sneak peek, not too much, but we're going to show you that the house continues that way. Keep that in your mind for a second, and let's go back to the hallway. So as we're walking back into the hallway, we're back on the luxury vinyl tiling, and you can see a few things going on. There's like a handrail there, and you're just wondering, where does that lead to? Surely that's a staircase going up. I can kind of peek another handrail there, and there's just so much play in terms of like details, heights, light, so much going on, and I can't wait to show you it. But first, let's go through this kind of like angled wall into this study slash office, spare room, playroom, whatever you want to make it. You've got a large window as well. Again, you know, the symmetry, bringing in light, and you can just see with the staging what they're thinking, but don't let this restrict you. You can do what you want to do with the space. Back again, let you go first. And this is our downstairs toilet. Downstairs toilet, great location, straight off the main hallway. As you can see, two-piece suite. You've got your sink, your toilet, Villeroy & Boch, which is a fantastic brand. I've seen this brand in hotels. They're a great, reputable brand. They've done the half-height tiling throughout. You've got a radiator here. And yeah, it's a good size downstairs toilet. So now, why does she keep hyping up this house? Well, I don't need to say much more when I take you into this space. This is open plan heaven. Open plan heaven, guys. Wow, we've got the kitchen over there. Yes. Dining over here. Large metal framed bifolding doors over there. Window, sofa, and a door there. And then, guys, look at this. This is incredible. This is incredible. In fact, wait over there for a second. Wait over there. Let me make it make sense for you. Let me make it make sense. This is the most kind of open plan, modern, dynamic space. There's a little bit of sneak peek. Wow, this is incredible. So this is your main hallway that's behind me. And I'm now going to show you the open plan living space that you are in a second. So let's talk about this space. Now we are in the open plan living area. As you can see, it's staged with the sofa. But if it was me, you know me in focal points, I'd put maybe an L-shaped sofa and put a TV on that wall. We want to cradle the zone. The carpet can be used maybe further towards the wall to create this zone, make it a nice little snug. And then this door, we're moving around quite a lot, and I would use the word dynamic. This is the family room we were talking about earlier. If I leave that door open, you can kind of see the flow with this house. This house is big about flow. Straight from formal to informal. And then from this, we're now into the kitchen area. But let's stop in the dining area. This dining area makes this 6-seater look tiny. It looks like, can we not extend it a little bit more? 10-seater maybe? Yeah, definitely. So off the dining area, you've got the garden access. Bifolding doors, these metal frames, so definitely more durable than your UPVC frame doors as well. Almost floor to ceiling. You can see the blinds have also been integrated. Very, very tastefully done. Then you've got your garden, which we will show you in a bonus clip, the full garden tour. So let's do that, shall we? So now let me take you to your rear garden. So your garage is there. Nice width as well, it's not stingy. And then through this gate, come inside, and let me just close the timber gate for us. And now that we're in the garden, as you can see, it's kind of like slightly L-shaped. I like this bit of, this ornament, this garden chair. You've got your garage wall here on this side. I'm now on the lawn. You've got paving slabs so you can walk around the whole entire house, and you can just see from this vantage point looking at your house how prominent it is, and also the shape, which is L-shaped in plan. You've got your bifolding doors over there, the windows. You've got an area here which could be like a nice seating area, and then you can see how they've got the outside furniture, and then they've got the landscaping around. And one thing is that whenever there's retaining walls or changes in levels, you're going to have this fabulous brickwork, and then it's been topped up with timber fencing. And in a standard house type, obviously you get lawn and paving, but this show home, they've definitely blinged it up really nicely. And yeah, that's the garden for you. See you back in the house. And now let's go back into the rest of the house. Okay, so garden, as we said, we've got a radiator there. You've got a window looking over this view. So you've actually got three aspects. You've got side garden behind you, you've got rear garden, and then you've got side access over there. I love that. So east to west light coming into this space, sunrise to sunset. And then we've got the kitchen area, long peninsula. Wow, this is very, very, very long. Very, very long. Definitely over 2 meters. Definitely over 2.5 meters in length. I love this. Davidsons Homes definitely do not they're not stingy when it comes to the actual length and the size of their kitchens. I absolutely love this. I'm going to say that a lot. I absolutely love this because I do. So you've got your kitchen in here. It's a 1.5 ball stainless steel laminate worktop in a marble effect. You've got your breakfast bar over there. 3 stools at the moment, but you could probably fit another 2 at the very least, maybe 3. So 6 seats there. Storage underneath the sink. Dishwasher here, missing the panel at the front, but that's because the house is still being fully staged. And then we've got storage, and you can see on the inside of the cabinets, they've color matched it to the front. That is like an indication of a quality kitchen, because it's much cheaper to just go with white, guys. You know, when you have the white standard carcasses on the inside, this time it's like this kind of dark gray, and it's on a soft closer, which is fantastic. So with the rest of the kitchen, we're gonna show you fridge freezer, double oven by AEG. And then you've got your high level wall mounted storage above as well, and a large 5 gas burner with different size hobs as well, extract fan. You've got your back painted splashback, which is so durable, easy to clean. And sometimes the color behind the glass is actually customizable as well. Just like on the other side, you've got the laminate marble worktop, which is very, very trendy. And then you've got the storage again. By not having the oven underneath the hob, we get an enormous kind of bonus size cutlery drawer, easy access as well, storage, and a nice kind of width, which allows you to easily transfer food from here to here. Prep space to cooking space. I love it. And then you're probably seeing things such as this additional door, and you're wondering, come on to me, let's talk about what's in here. Well, what's in here is a utility, a bonus utility room. You can close it off as well. So appliances can go in here, or like, as you can see, we've got a little dog bed there. It's completely up to you what you do. You've got your laminate worktop again. This might be your ironing nook. You've got space for your boiler there, which is a Logic Heat H18. Your consumer unit with a fuse board, and then a window with views of the side garden. Again, I love that. And the moment I open that, it's just so bright in here. Obviously, let's close it for privacy again. Radiator, so this space is not going to be freezing cold. Let's just close that, shall we, and come back into the kitchen. Tumble dryer is quietly humming away in there because we've closed it off from the open plan space. And now that we're back in here, I just want to talk about this window as well. Huge window, letting in ventilation and floor to ceiling. And then you can see the garden and the garage on the other side. Let's go back over here. Again, huge radiator. So enough to make this space nice and warm. Now let's go to the upstairs. So the treads are carpeted, and now we're at the mid landing / gallery landing, and I'm looking over at the open plan space which you are in. I can see a peek of the upper landing as well. And yeah, I'll wait a couple of seconds for you to join me in this space. From this space, actually, let me welcome you up to this space. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the mid-landing level of this home. As you can see from here, you can see the open plan living space. If the door's open, you can also even see what's happening inside the family room. You can see the upper landing over here. And right in front of us is a huge wall, which screams, it's begging for artwork, isn't it? And then if we go around here, let me show you more of the landing. A couple more steps takes us to the top landing, and right in front of us is a large window, and I mentioned a space, I think a pendant lighting should go right here, chandelier in front of the double height space. If you come up here, Brian, let me just show you again. This is our front door, and the whole house is fully connected. Let's go on and show you the full first floor. So let me start over here actually, yeah? This door is your store cupboard. Excuse the carpeting. This is just staging. Great space for storing linen. Nice and warm and toasty in there. First room, proper room, is this single bedroom here. Kids bedroom, spare bedroom, guest bedroom, cinema room, upstairs office. It's up to you. You know, you can see the furniture. There's a little nook in there for a bedside. So as your child or little guest is growing, let's ignore this for a second. This is staging. You've got a single bed. I think you can make this into a bigger double bed pushed against the wall with a bedside. Wardrobe can go in there, probably a single wardrobe or a double facing against the wall with sliding doors so that you can open them. You've got your window facing the front of the property there and looking over the street. And yeah, that's nice. Oh, I almost fell into the wheelbarrow there. Okay, second bedroom is this one over here. There's a lot of features in here and obstacles. I like this. I almost feel like, does this need to go in the other room? Maybe. Anyway, so this is a nice double bedroom. Very, very nice monochromatic color theme. Green is the color. Large double bed, large headboard, bedside tables, tick, tick, tick. Now, where are wardrobes going? That's always my question. They go here. So we've got fitted wardrobes on this occasion, but yes, if you didn't upgrade to the fitted wardrobes, you still know there's space for you to have wardrobes there. And then you've got your window facing the back garden again, and you can look at your single garage that comes with this property. Let's go back out of this room. You can just see the light just shining into the space because of that window, because of the openness of the landing and the dynamic spaces. Next bedroom is this one over here. I'm just going to go in the corner. This bed is a very, very large bed. And again, I commend Davidsons for never ever staging their homes with like tiny doll furniture. They really go all out. So you can fit a large double with a large kind of imposing bed frame, 2 bedside tables either side, and then radiator, window facing the front of the property, and then this nook, instead of it being Harry Potter's revision space, is going to be a wardrobe. We know it's going to be your wardrobe space. Full height wardrobes fitted in that corner, and yeah, ticks the boxes. Again, you can see the landing and the light playing on the walls. This room will save the best for last, shall we? Let's look at the family bathroom. So there is a gorgeous 4-piece suite here. Shower, great size. The fitting is by Hansgrohe. And then you've got your bathtub here. Good width bathtub, not a small one, with a Hansgrohe handheld device. Half height tiling to bathtubs. And you would have to pay extra if you wanted to go all the way up. But this is more than sufficient. I like the fact that they do the tiling to the windowsills as standard, which is great for maintenance, moisture, condensation that you would expect in a bathroom. You've got your window facing the side, toilet, sink by Hansgrohe, and a towel, not a towel rail, a radiator behind the door. So let's go down here. Right is the open plan space again. And the views that I am seeing are just so divine, guys. There's so many angles. In fact, yes, go. Brian, I'll see you in a second, yeah? It's incredible. You're like, kids. I was going to shout kids, dinner's ready, but more like, kids, it's bedtime. Or guests, it's bedtime. Isn't this just fantastic? So behind me, spoiler alert, is the primary bedroom. But as you can see, you're connected to the rest of the house and it is not something that you see as a standard in any new build house. Normally all of these features are eradicated, but I'm just so blown away and impressed. And again, if you tilt the camera that way, you can see right in front of you another huge wall where you could put artwork, lighting. Definitely another pendant should go there. I just feel like this house is so dramatic. It can really accommodate these dramatic features. You can see that huge wall there right next to the staircase, and just that's not a tight pokey staircase at all. So for everyone who's ever kind of knocked new build houses, I want you to comment below, what is your favorite feature of this house? Because I guarantee you there will be some, if not many. So now we're going into the primary bedroom. I'm wondering whether I should go on this side or that side first. Let me do this side first. So let's do this side. Again, isn't that fantastic? This side or that side? The room is so big that you have to make a decision. Am I heading that way or this way? So at this corner, let me just be quite dramatic. At this corner of this bedroom, you've got your bench / ottoman storage, window facing the side. It is a dual aspect bedroom. There's a window facing the side portion of the garden. Then there's 2 windows facing the back garden, your rear garden, a huge super size king. Do you agree, Brian? That is a super king bed, guys. Huge headboard, huge bedside tables, oversized lamps that are almost as tall as me. I'm 5'1", and this lamp comes almost to my chin level. This is ridiculous. This is huge. Yes, I'm going to use that word. It's huge. You've got a TV socket there on the wall, and it's up to you. I'm coming with ideas on the spot. That could be like a little reading nook, TV nook, dressing area. They could even have more storage. It's up to you what you want to do. And there's just so much you can do. I don't have to try too hard in this space to see the architectural features. The architectural features, the dual aspect and the space. And there's enough space for wardrobes. We don't have to play with mirrors in this house to make it feel bigger, because it is actually big. So go with your high gloss white cupboard finishes. You can do that in here, and you can have hinge doors, which are more practical than sliding doors because there's space in front of the wardrobes. And then let's look at the ensuite. Of course there's an ensuite, great sized ensuite, half height tiling all the way behind, and then full height tiling with a combination of the flat and the kind of ribbon texture, wave textures on the ceramic tiles. This shower enclosure, I've just noticed as well, guys, it's not a huge step to go in, so it's so easy to get into the shower. The shower itself is by Hansgrohe. It's a handheld one, obviously clipped up there. It's great for like a rain head experience. Glass dividing frame, super modern. And then you've got your sink, toilet, and behind the door there's a radiator and a window facing the back garden. So ensuite tick, bedroom tick, gallery landing, everything tick, 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 tick. And yes, guys, so thank you so much for watching this gorgeous house, the Kibworth by Davidsons Homes. We're so happy to have been able to tour this, so unique. And if you want to see more house types and more show home tours, stay tuned because they'll pop up on the screen. But before you click subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.